Okay, we want to think about number bonds and how we use them to subtract. So if we were subtracting something like 803 minus 149, why would we not just use the standard algorithm? Well, as teachers, we can tell you that anytime the kids have to cross the zero, they usually make mistakes, because there's more than one time they're going to have to regroup. So we find the kids really struggle with regrouping across a zero. A lot of times they go ahead and make this a 13 before they've actually regrouped. What they need to do is regroup, and you see how many times they're going to have to regroup. So one of the things we find is that it really helps them to think about number bonds. And so if we think about this number, there's 803. Can I find 100 hiding somewhere? Sure. There's 100 hiding inside the 8. Well, I really wish I could find a 50, because if I had a 50 hiding inside there, I certainly could take away the 49 more easily. Sure enough, I know there's a 50 hiding inside here, because 650 plus 50 still makes 700, plus 100 still makes 800, and 3 more. Now, all of a sudden, subtracting 149 is really easy, because I know that when I subtract 149, all I'm going to end up with is 550 plus 1, plus I still have this 103. So if I put them back together, I can even kind of do some of that in my head, because I know the 1 and the 3 are going to come together to make a 4. And I know the 100 and the 550 will come together and make 650. But now I have a 4 in the 1's place. And so I don't have to do a lot of the hard regrouping. If I think about this, some kids even still struggle with 13 minus 9. 9 minus 4, 5. 7 minus 1 is 6. But what we find is a lot of the kids really struggle right here regrouping across the zero. So if we look at composing and decomposing numbers instead of just using our traditional standard algorithm, we find a lot of kids can subtract large numbers without great difficulty. And this same type of idea works for other things as well. It works for division. It works for addition. It even works for multiplication. So we'll be looking at learning about how we can do that. But I wanted parents to kind of understand, why would we teach kids this new way to subtract numbers? It's so that it becomes easy and they're less likely to make mistakes.